This is day number 318, and my name is Jordan Albanus. I'm the founder of dayNumber, and yeah, it's been 318 days. I've been documenting my journey here, almost a year now, which is crazy. Um, I remember when I first started, I was thinking, okay, if Casey Neistat can do 3 years, just over 3 years of vlogging daily, and he was making like movies pretty much, based on his vlogs. They were really like cinematic, you know, very real, like great quality. And I was like, okay, I can do this, and not to his caliber, but if he can do it, like making movies every single day, I can do just simple iMovie edits. And I did that, until day number 195 or 97. And then I started going live every single day. And yeah, pretty much talk about what happened the day before and then what happened today. And really what I'm building towards is creating a network and a platform to support early stage Mr. Different founders to fulfill their journey daily, fulfill their mission with what they're building. And the way that they're going to accomplish that and what I'm betting on is the simple act of doing what I'm doing here, but not on video, but through text, um, documenting their journey daily of like what happened each day. And that simple action alone, my bet is that it's going to help them fulfill their mission with what they're doing, right? And I'm an example. I mean, I didn't know 318 days ago that I was going to be building a platform. I thought I was just building a venture fund, building a network, a community. And now I'm creating like basically a proof of work layer, a trust layer for founders for themselves, and then also um, build trust with others. I think that's the main thing, ultimately that I'm doing, right? So I'm making that also, and by the way that I'm doing that is by making the invisible journey at the early stages of a founder visible, and then once it's visible, now it can be queried. You can ask questions, right? And then also investable, right? Before mainstream knows about it, right? So, oh man, today it is seeming like it's gonna rain a lot. So yeah, I think it's gonna be like thunder showers or something like that. But I'm here with my boy Max, Maxie boy. Yeah, most of the times if I go streaming, I walk with Max. Um, but yeah, one of the things that you have to do at this early stage is, what I titled this video is, this is what you have to do as an early stage founder is do what's unscalable. Meaning, a lot of people want to automate stuff, wait till they have marketing dollars in order to get, customers and everything like that. But man, I was just reading the early days of Microsoft source code, and Gaming Boy 1010 says hi, hey, what's up, welcome. Um, and yeah, Bill Gates and his crew were like basically cold calling people. They even cold call Steve Jobs to see if they would use uh, like write software for them, right? Um, or use one of their software, like license it out, their software that they built. So and eventually, I know somebody got back to them, which was somebody who built I think a chip for Steve Wozniak for the Apple for the first Apple. And in the beginning, they couldn't get a hold of this guy, and then eventually they called him back and said, "Hey, look, we're interested in what you're offering, the software you're offering, right at that price." So, but they had to cold call. Even tried to call Steve Jobs, and and they even wrote a note. It was Rick said, "Oh, it's called Steve, picked up, he was rude," or something like that. So. You are IRL. Minecraft fan 890 says you are IRL. I am in real life. Yes, yes. Look, man. Look, I'm at a park. This is IRL in real life. Just waiting for my boy Max to do his thing. Yeah, it's Where are you guys tuning in from today? Where's everyone tuning in from? Come on, Max. You can do it. Come on, go pee. Come on, you can do it. yeah, sometimes he's really picky sometimes, and then sometimes he just goes. So he finds a spot, and then eventually he'll go. See, he's like looking, he's focused. So I just ignore him and just like let him do his thing. But yeah, what's this called? Yeah, you have to do the unscalable thing. Um, that's what I was saying about Bill Gates and the early days of Microsoft. They had to like cold call. So that's the thing I have to do as well for myself. I'm reaching out to venture capitalists. I think I got to reach out to them on LinkedIn, and then also probably give a call at some point. To these firms. Um, I was supposed to meet with somebody today, Innovation Factory, um, to do a demo of the community tier, but yeah, we had to reschedule for Monday. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to more in-person meetings, more IRL meetings, right? With founders and investors, basically. People who are leading founders, people who are supporting founders, anybody that's supporting early stage founders. That's who I'm looking to meet. Okay, Max, come on, let's go this way. So, but you have to do that. You have to do what's unscalable sometimes. Yeah, everybody wants their product to go viral, like a lot of these apps right now, and that's gonna happen. You know, and at the same time, you still have to. Microsoft eventually went viral, pretty much back in that day, right? But they had to do the unscalable things. Start with one client, one opportunity, and then go from there, right? They had to jump on that, writing the software for the Altair, the first kind of like home computer that people can actually buy for a cheap price. Back then $400, was a decent price and it didn't really have anything. But basically what made it come alive is the software that Bill and Paul wrote for it, right? And then they signed a licensing agreement. It's for the 8080, I think, basic software. So yeah, you have to start somewhere. You have to get one win, and that's what my main focus is on right now today. So what's that for you guys? Like, what is one um, win or something you could do that's not scalable? Whether it's reaching out to someone, cold calling, sending a letter. I know people don't send letters nowadays, but um, I think that would make yourself stand out if you wrote a letter to each, like a handwritten letter, to to whoever it is that is your ideal customer or who's important. I think that would be. It's a slower process, definitely a slower process, slower response, but you have to use maybe all angles, whatever it takes. They call it like guerrilla marketing. Some people like where you're um, doing bandit signs, all that kind of stuff, but you have to do whatever it takes to really position yourself in the minds of people to say, hey, this is something that that you want. Basically, this is what you want. This is what you're looking for. Lucky Boy says, hello, bro. Hey, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so that's the key thing that I'm focused on right now is doing the unscalable thing. Anybody here a founder wants to know? I want to know. Anybody here a founder? One thing I was just thinking about right now is um, going live on TikTok eventually, because I think the reach there is a lot different than the YouTube algorithms. So maybe the Chinese have made their algorithms a lot better than than YouTube. I don't know. YouTube's pretty smart. I mean, we thought they were losing the AI race. Then they got kind of like left out, and Google was not going to be a thing. But nope, they have way too much money to not be part of this race. With like Gemini and like AI native like search. So it's like when you're searching on Google, um, you're gonna have it's already like the first answer is AI basically. Um, and then you can continue with it in that chat. It's really good. Like they really improved it. They did a lot. Um, and I wouldn't be surprised if they try to buy one of these large language model companies that are like frontier models. So because I mean, how much, what they have access to in terms of capital. Now the thing is, those people who are growing, they're gonna know better, and if they know internally that it's not a good thing to sell, what they could do is do a merger, right? Where it's like they still retain a lot of equity, but they give some of it to a partner like Google. I mean, look at this. We're using Google product right now, YouTube. I mean, that was one of the best investments that people have made in a long time. You know, think about it. They bought YouTube for like maybe $1 billion or something, and then now it's worth like over 100 billion, 100x. Crazy. But yeah, there's probably a lot more. Um, like people that first invested in Uber, like some people wrote like $25,000 checks, and then from that became made hundreds of millions, right? So that's what I'm betting on right now is that the first checks into these founders that we're giving are fair for the founder and for also very fair for us as investors. So I'm kind of like leading the way. My goal is to lead the way uh, in this world of VCs and founders to deploy capital efficiently at scale, and also help ideas that can potentially impact billions of people and deploy them at scale, right? So we unlock the capital, we unlock the money, we unlock the impact. Look at this bird. It's finding a couple birds here. Finding, it's waiting for my boy Max to do his thing. He hasn't even peed yet. He hasn't even peed yet. It's all good. Sweet, sweet baby. Come on, Max, you can do it. You can do it. So yeah, guys, just remember that it's gonna be in the beginning. It's gonna feel really hard when you're starting a business or company. It's because it's right now the easy thing to do is not build any more like apps. There's like you can make apps, you can make tools, like you have it all at your fingertips. It's just time. Like Bill was saying, when you're writing software, even back then, imagine even back then in the in the late 70s, I mean in the late 60s and early 70s, he said software is a lot easier than hardware because it's just a matter of brain power and time, right? There's no like the costs of doing it is very low, right? So I think that's the same for today. It's just a matter of brain power and time, really. Okay, thank you, Max. You gotta go pee. Come on. Yeah, so it's just a matter of brain power and time. So the real key is when you have to go distribute it, you know, because you can have the best product in the world, but if nobody knows about it, nobody's gonna use it, right? So best known, as Grant Cardone has said, if you know Grant Cardone, best known beats best product, right? So how do you want to be known? And that's why I built a platform for people to be known, to make those invisible days, those early days, visible, right? And then also queryable, right? It also shows who you are as a founder. Somebody building a company that, hey, look, I have nothing to hide, and this is what I'm building. I'm holding myself accountable. So you really build that trust, with whoever it is that you're looking to build trust with. As a founder, it's pretty much everyone. Well, everyone that you deal with in terms of your business, your specific business that you're building. Max, come here. Right. So that's the key thing is you're building, and so when you have a public record, and that's why the valuations of public companies, like when you're going to market, is a lot. There's a spread between you as let's say you're a private equity, and then also there has to be a spread because there has to be enough margin, to cover the cost of like even going public and raising that capital, right? So there's a cost to raising capital, right? And so that's a key thing is um, do what's unscalable, make that cold call, write that letter, do whatever it takes to basically get the job done. So yeah, what are you guys working on today? Or where are you guys coming in from today? Would love to know. Would love to know. Sweet, sweet baby. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to pick up this poopy bag here. This poop. Oh my gosh. Got it. Hold on 1 second. I'll tie it up. Tie up this poop bag. Oh. You want to say hi? Boy or girl? Max. His name is Max. Yeah.
Max? Are you a good boy?
Ah, he'll calm down. Once you pet him, he'll calm down. Max. Oh no, jumping.
Mine jumps too.
Sorry. Max.
Come here.
He thinks you have treats or something.
I have no treats for you. They're at home. They're at home with my puppy.
Sorry he jumped on you.
That's okay. You know what? It's hard. My dog's 3.
Yeah, he's the same age. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hard to train them not to jump.
I know.
He'll stay down for certain people. Other people, I don't know what it is. He just gets so excited.
That's the same thing. Yeah. He'll never.
Oh, you're so excited.
Hey, no jumping. Hey, no jumping.
Sit.
No jumping. Sit.
Oh, good boy.
Good boy, Max.
Oh, you're so good.
Good boy, Max.
You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Hey, I'm going to take you on the bus with me. Go for a bus ride. Oh, good boy.
What kind of dog do you have?
He's a mix of Australian Shepherd and Shepherd.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Those are nice dogs.
Yeah, he's beautiful. Oh, it's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. I love you. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you.
Wow,
you missed mine. Okay, you walk. I'm sorry.
Have a good day. Have a good day. Come on, Max, let's go. Come on, Max, let's go. Come on. Sweet, sweet baby. Hold on, Max. Woo. Hold on. I got some rocks in my sock. Hang on. I got some rocks. All right. Sweet, sweet baby. Look at Max. Look at Max. Look at this guy. All right, so back in action. Yeah. See, talk to people. Talk to people. Talk to people. Even if you build, even if you're doing something where you're trading, let's say you're trading, you're interacting with just purely like the bot, you still at some point have to interact with people, you know? Because you want to get more information about how to improve whatever it is that you're doing eventually, I think you have to talk to people, right? To do the unscalable thing, in a world of automation, instant manifestation of like these products or whatever it is that we're building, more and more people are longing for something that like where it's like real connection, right? Real life. So anyways, have a great day, guys. Shout out to everybody here that's showed up, that liked, subscribed. If you're a founder, we'd love to meet you. If you're building something that's going to impact billions of lives, we'd love to meet you. Just go to dayNumber.io, create an account. Love to start supporting you. I'm in the process of raising a fund with Decel Group. The founder is the creator of the Safe Note. And yeah, we're looking to invest in some early stage founders that basically are on dayNumber, where I could see their journey. So, all right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Day number 308.